What in the world is going on? There's a whole parade outside my house. What is happening? What's happening? Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what's happening, but there's a whole parade going down our street. What in the world is going on? All I know is if anyone ever complains that my car is too loud, no, I don't want to hear it ever. They threw me candy. Hold on, we're gonna get a full view. Jeez. I made a whole genie thing. Sounds good. So we put the exhaust on yesterday, the catback MagnaFlow. Sounds really, really good. Now we're looking for a test pipe or high flow cap for the center section because the one's really restrictive and it's gonna make it sound even better. But it sounds great now, I like it. I'm excited to see how this car sounds from the inside. It's got a nice like rumble at idle. I like it. It sounds good. We definitely need to get a test pipe in there to really give it that full sound, but it sounds good.
Yeah.
It's got a good sound. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but this car sounds really, really good. Great tone inside, great sound outside. It's not overly loud. It doesn't pop excessively. It's like just right. I said we're gonna make it a little bit louder with the test pipe at some point, but right now it sounds really, really good. The plan for later on today, we're to take this car and Miley up to the nice little curvy roads up above our town and get some more exhaust clips and just have fun with the car for a little while. Before that, I'm gonna take Miley out real quick and get under the car because there was a little bit of an oil leak they saw at inspection, which I'm not sure what it's from. And I glanced at the car the other day. It looks like it's coming from like the top timing chain cover area, but I had fixed that before like a while back and it had stopped leaking, so it might be back or might be a new spot. So check that out real quick, and then we'll go drive the cars, have some fun. Don't get me wrong, the R32 looks great, but there's just something about the 12 valve. Like, I don't know, this manifold style, the engine cover, like how all the wires run, I don't know, it just looks so clean and so good to me. And if you are new to the channel, this is a Mark IV 12 valve, AFP block and head, and then Mark III accessories like manifold, all the wiring, all the rest of the stuff, all Mark III, but the block on the head and also the cams are 262 cams, because with this style manifold with the Mark IV stock cams, it runs really bad. So 262 cams, Mark IV AFP block and head, and then everything else is Mark III accessories, wire harness, all that fun stuff, and then O2J shift tower, Diesel Geek short shift kit, and all that kind of fun stuff. Just a quick little overview. So if you are new, I know not everyone knows what all went into this motor, but yeah, little overview of the 12 valve in the car. If we look right there at the coil pad, you can kind of see the oil residue right through there. and then back over here, which is weird because I had fixed this side before. I pulled the top timing chain cover off before, resealed it, and I had fixed this leak and it had stopped, but it looks like it might be back, or maybe it's from somewhere else, because I had resealed it and I had no issues driving through Helen, driving to Savannah, all the way back home. No issues at all, but it looks like it's back somewhere. So what I went ahead and did, I cleaned the entire engine bay, cleaned off all the oil residue that was up here and on the bottom. I checked the oil level and it's completely fine. It's not down at all, which is good, which means the oil leak I have here isn't anything massive, so I shouldn't be really alarmed with it. I do want to fix it, but I don't feel like pulling all this apart right now. So for now, I cleaned everything, top and bottom. I'm gonna drive the car for a few days and see if it comes back, if there's more oil underneath the car, and then I'll go ahead and start pulling stuff apart. But right now, I don't feel like doing that. Just because I'm being lazy. But either way, the oil level is still fine. It's not a massive oil leak. It should be okay for right now. And then we'll check in a few days and see if there's more oil under the car or up here by the coal pack. All right, we're gonna go for a quick rip in the R32 and in Miley on the Curry Road back behind our house. It got dark much faster. It used to say light till about midnight, and now it's getting dark at about 7 o'clock. It's only about 8:30 now. So quick little rip in the R with the fancy new exhaust, and my car's just loud as always. This is gonna be a lot of fun. 2 loud VR6s, ripping on some roads. Also, it's in the 50s tonight. It's fairly cool, and VRs absolutely love the cold weather, so the car's gonna feel great tonight. Let's get it. Run to my favorite little curvy road section. I'm gonna leave Miley here on the corner. I'm gonna let Casey and the R32 go up the road, hit the bend, and then come back down. And we'll be able to hear the entire way that way and then all the way through here. And it's like, it's pitch black out here, so this will be fun. All right, you ready? Oh, I forgot you're on your right-hand drive. So go up, hit the loop, I'll hit the curve here, then turn around and then do a flyby down, U-turn again at the end, and then go back forward down, okay? All right, let me see it. The car sounds so good. I'm gonna turn off my car so we can actually hear, because my car's too loud. I left these lights on though, because if I turn these off, it is literally like, it's pitch black. I can't see anything that way. Dude, it's so dark. I can hear her. The car sounds so good on the downshifts. It's so dark out here.
I know, it's really dark.
I left my lights on because I was like, I can't see anything. It sounds good though. It sounds really good. Okay, give me a few revs and this is warmed up now. The thing sounds great. I love it.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
All right, we'll trade. My turn.
Okay.
It's so dark. Where are my lights? There we go.
Dang. And we're back, okay. The echoed so far.
Huh?
The echoed so far.
Yeah, that road's fun. I like these roads more than the Helen roads just because, like, technical driving's fun, but I like going fast and just hauling as fast as possible. And, like, a few turns here and there. But this is fun. Nice little the big sweeper and then just floor it.
Definitely.
It's dark, though. Like, it's so dark. All right, before I'm sure we're working on everybody else, let's go home now.
Okay.
This car is so much fun to drive. I know this is like a show car, but like I love to drive this car hard and just beat the crap out of it because, like, honestly, you gotta drive your car. You gotta enjoy it, you gotta have fun, you gotta drive your car. Driving this car is something that will never, ever get old to me. Woo, I love this thing. And this thing sounds great. Just a good old Vr6 household. You keep on. That's good. Home sweet home. We're also dog sitting. This is what? This is Louis? That's Louis.
That the little ones.
Louis and who?
Bishop.
Louis, Bishop. These are our little doggos for the for next week, I think.
Oh no.
Having this car and Maya together are so much fun. 2 Vr6 engines is always better than one, and they sound so good together. Once we have a test pipe on this car should sound pretty close to how my car sounds. My car has factory headers, and then it has like a test pipe, 2.5 inch all the way to the back, 2 magnet flow, and then out. And this car will have the same thing, test pipe, 2.5 inch magnet flow at the back. So it should sound very similar, obviously 12 valve and then 3.2. It doesn't sound different in that aspect, but for the most part, they're both gonna be loud and just, oh, these cars sound so good together. The next thing we're gonna have to do with the R32 and with Miley is find some tunnels, because whenever we travel, we always find these amazing tunnels to go through. I'm talking tunnels that are like a few miles long sometime, and they're just beautiful and it echoes and it sounds great, but we never have a car with an exhaust on it. So I'm gonna try and find some local tunnels, not too far of a drive away, that we can take both these cars to and do some rips to the tunnel, because like, man, these cars sound so good right now, but just being in a tunnel and like having a tunnel that's that long, whew, it's gonna sound incredible. And being from Florida, we never have tunnels, so to actually have a tunnel with an exhaust and go through it, it's like a dream for me. So I cannot wait for that. Also for this week, I have a guy I gotta call. I'm gonna call him tomorrow, and then either this week or probably the following week, take Miley to him to get inspected, and we should be passed, good to go, no issues there. And then we'll have long plates on the car, and then we are all good to go, and that'll be done. And then after that, it's just whatever we want to do. We have to book a trip to the Nürburgring they do the weekend things for like what's it called? I forget the exact name, but on weekends at the Nürburgring, the Nordschleife, it's like open to the public and you can do laps, whatever. Because I didn't realize that the Nürburgring is an actual public road. It's not technically a track. I mean, it's a track, but it's technically a public road. So anyone on the weekends, on like open track or open road days, anyone in any vehicle, as long as it's registered, can go there and drive, which is crazy. That's why you see like campers and limos and all these crazy vehicles on there at certain points in time. But you can take any vehicle you want there. It's just the same rules on the road apply on the Nürburgring. So only pass on the left, drive safe, blah, 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 this and that, all that kind of stuff. But I am so excited to go there. I'm not trying to set lap times. I'm not trying to push it too hard. I've always just wanted to be able to take my car. It was a dream a while back. I always want to take my car to the Nürburgring, and now it's actually going to happen, which is amazing, but I don't want to wreck my car. I've seen so many crashes on that track and people just spitting out of nowhere. If the track can get slick, you can crash so easily. I'm not a professional driver. I want to do a lap. I want to have some fun, but I'm not going for lap times. I'm not trying to pass nobody. I'm not trying to push it. I just want to just cruise, just have fun, enjoy it, because the last thing I want to do is take my car there and have it leave on a flatbed. And if you crash your car there, any bit of like fencing you damage, you have to pay for. You have to pay for the cleanup, the tow truck, all that kind of stuff. So you could be leaving with a very expensive bill, and that's not what I want to do. So hopefully in the near future, once we have long plates on the car and it's fully registered, we can go to the Nürburgring and just all over Germany. We have to go to Wörthersee next year in Austria. I want to get the car over to the UK for some shows there and meet a bunch of friends over there. I'm just trying to do anything and everything. It's a dream just to have my car all the way over here in Germany, and I'm gonna take full advantage of it and take it as many places as I possibly can. And it's just gonna be amazing. I can't wait. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a lot of fun just cruising around these things. They sound amazing. Don't forget to be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.